And I never would have expected that your first go round, just the amount that you shared. So kudos to you for that. I found that you're very entertaining. You have a very, very entertaining personality. You have great stage presence. So don't think otherwise. You need to be very confident with that. Your voice inflection is great. Nobody had a problem hearing you. Your humor, I loved your humor. Now, you said a whole lot of things that I don't understand. I'm just going to be honest. Typically, I'm the dumbest dude in the room. All I got to do is walk through the door and it happens. But a lot of high-level stuff that maybe some folks understood, but you know what? It works. I love the Big Bang Theory. It works. So I got to give you kudos for that. A couple things to think about, to work on. When you first got up here, it's kind of a security blanket to want to lean up against the lectern and kind of hide behind it just a little bit, but you corrected yourself really quickly. I don't know if you picked up on that and you just said, oh, let me back up and step to the side. And during the speech, you kind of tend to put your hands in your pocket. That's another little body language. I'm kind of guarding myself by doing this. One of the things that I would really focus on, though, is now that you've gotten all the jitters and the butterflies out, focus on a concise message. When you first got up here, you talked about all things that you weren't going to talk about. I'm not going to tell you because nobody cares about this, nobody cares about it. And it was funny, and I realized that's humor, and that is your form of humor, and you were getting comfortable, getting settled in. Then you started talking about some of the things that you do at your job. But creating a concise message, what do you want to leave with the audience? What is the number one thing I want to communicate to them, or two things or three things that I want to communicate to them through my speech? And then taking the time to really craft ideas and thoughts that flow with those points, if that makes sense. So that you're not, there were several times that I know you paused, which was great. I know there were some ums and ahs, and that's all normal. We all do that. There was a few times that you stopped to collect your thoughts, which were great. But with some practice and really knowing what the message is and knowing what you're supporting facts or expressions are to convey that message, I think you're going to do really great. So I feel you. I felt everything that you were saying. I know how tough it is up here. I thought for your first time, I was just blown away. I was like, wow, this guy's got a lot of energy in here. And once he hones that down to his message, you're going to do fine. So what I challenge you to do is keep coming back. Be persistent with your journey to Toastmasters. Woo!